really their fault. They're trying to defend a president who is dancing around the idea that there's anti-Semitism here. There's sort of a targeting of Christians as well. And as we just heard from Carl, that we actually have a movement that is radical Islamist, and we have a president who refuses to say it.
Charles, we got a deadline coming up February 27th. The Department of Homeland Security funding runs out. The House and the Senate are out of town. The House passed a bill, but attached to an immigration aspect. They wouldn't fund the president's immigration program. What's going to happen come February 27th?
I don't know what's going to happen, but I know what should happen. I just wrote a column out tomorrow, which is I would advocate to the GOP the thing that they're looking at is a surrender on this. They're going to get the blame if Homeland Security is shut down, even though it'll largely operate nonetheless. So if you're going to get the blame, I think what they ought to do is abolish the filibuster and actually pass the budget for Homeland Security, which leaves out any of the funding in the Immigration Service for the unlawful, illegal executive amnesty of the president, and then send it on to the president. Remember, the Democrats are the ones who attacked the filibuster. They partially dismantled it, again, on a very party line vote 2 years ago. And I think having begun the demolition, the Democrats have, the Republicans ought to finish it. Abolish the filibuster, take control of the Senate, pass the House bill, and send it on to the president.
And the president will do what? Sign it or not sign it with that immigration, with stripping out that immigration executive order, essentially?
Well, it's going to make his choice a tough one because it'll change the narrative. Right now, the narrative is radical Republicans will not pass Homeland Security budget, jeopardizing American security while terrorism is rising. If you send it on to the president and he has to do a veto, a public act where he vetoes the funding for the department, the narrative will be that the president, in order to protect an unlawful action on immigration that is extremely unpopular anyway, is risking the security of the country. That's a better narrative, and I think it puts pressure on the president to come to a compromise or to cave on this.